Lately I've been thinking about the choices I have made.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you're welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back to watch this video. I really just want to say a big thank you to every single one of you that have supported me throughout my YouTube journey, especially those of you that have met me personally and those people that have maybe watched my university videos. I'm really just grateful to every single one of you, and I'm glad that I could be of help to you in choosing a university or finding more about the university that you've chosen. And in this video, I'm going to be telling you 8 things that I wish I knew before actually going to Veritas University. For those of you that are undergoing screening or probably going for screening in a few months or even maybe next year, or you're just trying to weigh your options, I'm sure that you find this video helpful. So watch this video to the end and make sure to like and also subscribe, and let's get straight into the video. So the first thing I wish I knew before going to Veritas University is that you actually have to work hard. And just because it's a private university doesn't mean that you pass. It's not like private schools, like private secondary schools, where you get like 30 out of 30, they will still like promote you to the next class. In private universities, in Veritas University, you have to pass. If you get an F in a course, you would get a carryover and you would repeat that course and continue to repeat it until you actually pass that course, and even get an extra year and even more if you refuse to pass that course. Make sure that you know why you're there and you settle down and study hard. Academic load in Veritas University is actually a lot, and if you are not up to the task or if you have not set your mind to it, you will just like break down. But if you know why you're there and you want to have a good grade, make sure that you work hard and put in the effort, and you'll see it reflecting in your results. The second thing I wish I knew before going to Veritas University is that your first year results will continue to haunt you and haunt you and haunt you down like a ghost. So there is something called GPA and there's something called CGPA. By the time you resume during your orientation, they'll teach you how to calculate your GPA and your CGPA. Your GPA is per semester and your CGPA is like cumulative GPA. So by the time they add up like all of your GPAs and then divide it by your total credit load, then you see your CGPA. So let's say now in your 100 level you just came and you were playing around and then you didn't do well in your first and second semester. Let's say you had like a 3.0 or a 3.1 or a 3.2, and then your second year like, okay, I need to do better and get a better grade, and there you work hard and get a 4.5 or a 4.6. By the time they add all of your GPAs and get your CGPA, you will see that your 100 level result is like pulling down your CGPA. I don't start explaining how to calculate CGPA because they'll do all of that in your department, but basically make sure that you do well in your first year. Make sure that when you resume, you don't go around playing, because that first year is very crucial to you. The courses are not hard. They're courses that you've done before. They're just basically advanced forms of like math, English, French, computer science, business growth, and all of those courses, and theology because it's a Catholic school. You can get OAs if you study well and just basically set a good foundation for yourself, and so that you don't have to start stressing yourself in your 200 level and your 300 level and your 400 level to like be making first class, because you've already set a good foundation, and from a good foundation then you get a very beautiful and solid house. The third thing I wish I knew for going to Veritas University is that contrary to popular opinion and also for movies, it is very easy to make friends and you would easily fit in. I don't know why in movies they're like, when you go to university you'll be socially awkward, you don't have friends, you'll be in your room depressed, people will be going for parties and you're not going. Those things only happen in movies. I'm not saying they don't happen, but I'm just saying that if you go to Veritas University, you would actually find your people. Veritas University, you find out that there will always be a group of people that are like-minded, that you guys share the same goals, the same kind of thinking, and those people are the people that you should make friends with, not just anybody. It's not like secondary school where they're like, this person is a 400 level, I can't make friends with this person, or this person is a 100 level, or this person is in JUPEP, or this person is in IGMB, I can't make friends with them. You can make friends with anybody at all. It's just so easy to make friends. Fourth thing I wish I knew for going to Veritas University is that in order for you to catch up, you actually have to attend lectures, except in a case where lectures are online. Like my 400 level, 75% of it was done online. Let's say there are no online classes for your level, and then you are supposed to be attending fixed school lectures, and you think to yourself that, no, I've seen it in movies and people have told me that you can stay in a hostel and sleep and watch movies, and then your classmates can read up their notes and you would understand, and you go to the library later and understand. If you watched this video where I talked about everything you need to know about Veritas University, in this video I talked about attendance and how it's part of your subject grade. After every lecture you sign an attendance, and at the end of the semester it is like collated, and then you get your attendance percentage, and then that will make you eligible for the exam. But aside that, let's say you're not attending lectures, you're not on your assignments, you're not just present in class, and then you have a problem and then you need help from a lecturer. This lecturer will not be able to help you because they've termed you as an unserious student. But if you're always in class, you're always on your assignments when it's due, you're always just present, the lecturer will be like, okay, this person is serious. It doesn't mean that you're serious, but it's just the way you presented yourself. If you present yourself as an unserious student, they will see you as an unserious student, and that's how they'll continue to see you till you graduate and you have issues. Make sure that you recognize why you are in school and you attend your lectures and you are serious with your academics. The fifth thing which I wish that I knew before going to Veritas University is that you have to be confident in what you're knowledgeable about. In university, this is where you gather skills that you will need long term, like thinking skills, leadership skills, communication skills. If a question is asked in class, raise up your hand and answer that question. If they ask you who wants to volunteer to do this, raise up your hand. If they ask you who can like do graphic design, I can do graphic design. If they ask you who wants to do debate, say that you can do debate, because like all of these experiences will help you in the long term when you're applying for a job, applying for a scholarship, to make you like stand out from other people. But every other person that's attended university, me and you, we attended university, we have the same credential. We studied biochemistry, I studied biochemistry, we graduated with a 2-1, I graduated with a 2-1. But like, what makes us different? And it's these skills that makes you different from another person. You did debate, and let's say you won the debate. Even if you didn't win the debate but you participated in the debate, from there you have gotten skills that will help you in long term. Let's say you are the president of your department, leadership skills, you have gotten those, thinking skills, communication skills, all of those skills that you will need long term. Make sure that you are confident. Veritas University, the people on billboards, people on magazine covers, those are people that speak up, those are people that are confident in the student representative assembly, people that are awarded prizes for like just being there. Those are people that have shown themselves that I can do this, and I show people that I can do it, and I will do it and actually show them the result. Sixth thing I wish I knew before going to Veritas University is that you have to prioritize. You have to set your priorities straight. There is social, there is spiritual, and then there's academic. Don't be in the chapel when you're supposed to be in class. Don't be in class when you're supposed to be in chapel. Don't be going for a party when you're supposed to be reading or doing an assignment. Don't be in the library when you're supposed to be partying, because these social gatherings help you to like meet people and socialize, and also like unwind from all of the stress from school, all of the stuff that can stress you out and make you depressed. Recognize why you are in school and what you want to gain after your 4 years. Do you just want like a 2-2 or a pass, or do you want a 2-1 or a first class? Recognize why you're there and set your priorities and say, this is what I want, this is what I'm going to be doing by this time. Your friend calls you and say, okay Pascal, let's go to ASECAF by 6 p.m. By that 6 p.m. you're supposed to be doing assignments, and then you don't do your assignments, you now go to ASECAF and get a shawarma and enjoy yourself, and then you come back and then maybe you're so tired and you fall asleep. You wake up the next morning, unable to finish the assignment because you are rushing to go to class, and then you end up copying another person's assignment, and then by the time your grade comes, you now don't pass, or you didn't even mark it at all. Make sure that you prioritize and say, this is what I want to be doing by 5 o'clock. If somebody calls you and say, let's do this at 5 o'clock, you say, I am busy, I have this. Learn to say no, because in university people will take advantage of your availability. Don't be available all the time. Make sure that you're actually stepping back and taking time for yourself to do the things that you want to do. You want to go for sports, go for sports, but learn to prioritize and know what you're supposed to be doing at a particular time and do that thing. The seventh thing I wish I knew before going to Veritas University is that as much as no man is an island, you have to cater for yourself and you have to look out for yourself. You went for screening, you sat down on that seat only you went for the interview, they interviewed just you and maybe your parents or somebody that you came with, and they paid your school fees alone. But we go to school now and then you'll be forming circles, and then your life in school would depend on the other person. The person is not going to class, then you not go to class. The person is not going to eat, then you not go to eat. There's nothing wrong with not wanting to be alone, but make sure that you are stepping back, like I said previously. Step back to take care of yourself, cater for yourself, do things that you want to do. Don't be doing things that every other person wants to do. Final thing I wish I knew before going to Veritas University is that you should make acquaintances and not friends. Only make friends when you have met people that you share similar goals with them and you see that they are like-minded. Only make acquaintances. It's very easy for you to enter school and lose yourself because maybe like there's this sense of freedom. It's going to tell you that you should not go here, or don't meet this person, or don't associate with this person. You have to make all of those choices by yourself. That is why I would advise that you should make acquaintances, because acquaintances don't know everything about you. Acquaintances don't expect much from you because they know that like our relationship has boundaries. Even friendships as well have boundaries. Set boundaries for your friends, boys and girls, because like I said, people will take advantage of your availability. Only make friends when you have found people that are like-minded and that share similar goals as yourself. I hope you found this video helpful, and I wish you guys all of the best in school, whatever course that you're studying. I'm really grateful to all of you that have met me and told me how helpful my videos have been to you, and I'm really happy that I could be of help. Please leave me a comment if you have more questions, or you can reach me on my Instagram, which I'll leave the link in the description box. Please like this video and also subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.